Short story 133, The Great Biscuit Bake-Off. Bernard the Bulldog loved biscuits. Not just any biscuits, mind you, but perfectly round, golden brown, slightly burnt biscuits. Every Sunday morning Bernard would wake up with his tail wagging, nose twitching, all for one thing: the Great Biscuit Bake-Off. Bernard's owner, Emily, was a terrible cook. Really terrible. Her scrambled eggs looked like sunshine after a thunderstorm, and her pancakes resembled flat tires. But when it came to biscuits for Bernard, Emily transformed into a baking champion. Every Sunday she'd put on her favourite apron, covered in mysterious stains, and head to the kitchen with a determined look. This particular Sunday, however, things were different. Emily woke up with a terrible headache and a sore throat. "Oh no," she croaked, "I can't possibly bake today." Bernard, who understood some words, mostly biscuit, perked up his ears. No biscuit? This was a disaster. He whined and paced, his short legs churning like tiny windmills. Emily, seeing Bernard's distress, had an idea. "All right, Bernard," she said in a raspy voice. "How about a competition? You help me bake, and whoever makes the best biscuit wins." Bernard tilted his head, confused. Baking? He knew how to chase squirrels and drool on slippers, not cook, but the word biscuit was too tempting. He barked his agreement, tail wagging furiously. Emily, with Bernard assisting, was a sight to behold. Flour flew everywhere, eggshells landed on the floor like tiny white grenades, and Bernard, covered in a white dust cloud, looked like a miniature ghost. Still, they persevered. Emily, despite feeling awful, managed to show Bernard the basic steps: mixing, rolling, and cutting the dough. Bernard, for his part, helped by enthusiastically licking the spoon, mostly because it had leftover batter, and proofing the dough by sitting on it, which flattened it considerably. Finally, the misshapen biscuits were placed on the baking tray. They looked more like lopsided moons than perfect circles, but Bernard didn't care. He barked excitedly, tail thumping against the floor. Into the oven they went, and the waiting began. The kitchen smelled of burnt flour and something vaguely eggy. Bernard paced back and forth, occasionally whimpering with anticipation. After what seemed like forever, the timer beeped. Emily, wincing at the smell, carefully opened the oven. The sight that greeted them was unusual. One biscuit was completely black, another looked like a deflated balloon, and the rest were a strange shade of purple. Bernard, however, didn't seem to mind. He woofed happily and started bouncing around, eager to devour his masterpieces. Emily laughed, her headache forgotten for a moment. All right, little monster," she said, picking out a slightly burnt, kind of round biscuit. "Let's see who wins." She broke the biscuit in half, offering one piece to herself and the other to Bernard. They both took a bite. Emily's eyes widened. The biscuit, despite its strange appearance, tasted delicious. It was crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, with a hint of burnt caramel from the overcooked bits. Bernard, of course, gobbled his half down in one enthusiastic chomp. They sat there, Emily with a cup of tea and Bernard with his tail wagging contentedly. The kitchen might have been a disaster zone, but it didn't matter. They had shared a funny, chaotic experience, and that, in the end, was even better than a perfectly baked biscuit. Vocabulary notes. Wagging, verb. Moving quickly back and forth, often used for a dog's tail. Twitching, verb. moving suddenly and slightly in a quick, nervous way. Determined, adjective, feeling sure you will succeed in doing something. Croaked, verb, spoke in a hoarse, rough voice, often when sick. Perked up, verb, became more interested or lively. Churned, verb, moved quickly in a circular way. Sore throat, noun, a painful feeling in your throat. Persevered, verb, continued doing something difficult despite problems. Behold, verb, to see something surprising or unusual. Grenade, noun, a small bomb that explodes when thrown. Cloud, noun, a large mass of water vapor in the sky that can cause rain. Persisted, verb, continued doing something despite difficulties. Dough, noun, a soft mixture of flour, water and other ingredients used for making bread, biscuits, etc. Licked, verb, to move your tongue over something to taste it or clean it. Batter, noun, a mixture of flour, eggs and milk used for making cakes, pancakes, etc. Proofing, noun, allowing dough to rise before baking. Misshapen, adjective, not having a regular or perfect shape. Anticipated, verb, looked forward to something that is going to happen. Whimpered, verb, made a low, soft cry, often used for an animal. Beeped, verb, made a short, high-pitched sound. Winced, verb, closed your eyes and moved your face away suddenly because of pain. Unusual, adjective, different from what is normal or expected. Devour, verb, to eat something quickly and greedily. Contentedly, adverb, in a happy and satisfied way. Disaster zone, noun, a place that is very messy and untidy. Story written by Google Bard AI. Image created by Desgo.com AI. Please check out my new blog at www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.